because you have a sweet spot on here. Mine is usually like right here in the middle. Or sometimes you'll get, like, it just depends. I mean, every tweezer is different, you know? It's always best to try out your tweezers before you get them. But, you know, you want to pick up your sweet spot, and then whenever you have them and you're going to fan, they fan so well. Or sometimes you can pick up and it fans automatically for you.
But these are fiber tip.
Yes.
These are microfiber.
Microfiber tip.
Hey guys, it's Anna, your master lash artist here at the Lash Supply. This is
Chastity with Beauty by Chas.
Chas has been using the Lash Supply product for such a long time.
Really long time.
I think that you were using it even before I was.
I think so.
Yeah. We're doing product of the month today, and we're just kind of going to present some of our favorite products right now, some stuff that is like just new in the stores and that we just tried and really, really love, okay? So I wanna talk about the new 0.02 premium lashes, guys. There's not a lot of lash companies that make the 0.02. This is really special for us lash techs, because if you're doing really mega volume sets or volume sets, remember the thickness of the lash extension matters. If you're going too thick, it can be very heavy on the natural lash, causing premature fallout. In some cases, premature damage. So the lighter featherweight the lash is, the better and the healthier it is for the natural lash. So 0.02, a mega volume lash tech's dream, because they're so light and so fluffy, like you can't even imagine. These are super cool, and like I said, not a lot of lash companies out there make them. So if you're into the mega volumes and you want to give your customers really fluffy, lightweight sets, or even if you want to give somebody a really light line, like even if you want to give somebody a light volume, that has really fragile, right? Because I've seen some customers that even for light volume, I'm like, oh my god, girl, like your lashes are so thin.
They're on the edge.
Yes, like not a lot of people have that thick natural lash line. You know what I mean? They don't. Some people really have really thin, and they're like, I want volume, and you're like, oh my god, you know what I mean? So 0.02, guys. They're in stores. We only have them in stores in mixed trays, and they are 8 through 15. So if you're looking for something longer, definitely try the 03s, but 02s are out there. So try them. You got to try them. Yeah. What's your product?
Right now we have the premium 0.5.
And those are like your favorite.
My favorite all-time go-to. I love them. The curls are great. They're in between. It's just... they're soft. I don't have to worry about.
They're matte.
Yes, and they give you that dark lash line. Yeah. So if you're doing like a real good volume set, you have a lot of girls that want that real dark.
Yes.
And so these you really get it, especially with the 0.05.
For sure.
This is my go-to, definitely.
I know. There is a lot of hype right now, guys, on brown lashes. Oh, and yes. I love them.
The natural look.
Yeah, the natural look.
Yes, or a blended look with their hair.
Yes, a blended look.
Not to mention it's fall.
Yes, it's fall, guys. So
they're so pretty. And lashes. They give you that. You know how a lot of girls, they want to look like they have the lashes on, but then they're like, they're more on the natural side. Yes. And they don't want, you know, you want to look like you have long lashes, but you don't want that dark, thick line to look like you're going to the club or something like that.
Especially our girls with like the blonde lashes, or you know what
hair.
I mean? Yeah, like the light colored eyes. Yes. The brown is going to complement that.
It enhances their eye colors.
You know how when we're in Cosmo School, they teach us about makeup and how it enhances the eye color? Right. Like different colors of makeup.
Colors on lashes do the same thing.
Yeah. Colors on lashes do the same thing. It enhances the eye. So for those brown eyes, hazel eyes, green eyes, the brown, oh my God,
makes
these are
pop.
bomb.
Yes, I have a couple girls with honey eyes.
Yes.
And I put the brown sets on them, and their eyes just are like.
And guys, these 07s do not feel like 07s.
No, they really don't, because
they're so soft.
Yes, you can get a 07 in a different one, and it feels like you can only probably use like 2 or 3 lashes out of it to make a fan. These, they probably feel like
because they look like plastic.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, like other companies, I swear I've used colored lashes, even the brown lashes, And if I try to make a fan, I can see the bases on my base. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can.
And I'm just like, oh, it looks so dang like plastic.
Yeah, it doesn't look
And these feel so soft. They really, really do. And they fan out
give you,
really
yeah, they
good.
give you that really good fan.
Also, Halloween lashes. You guys got to try Halloween lashes. There's also appliques in the store now. There's always different appliques in stores. They're not always going to have the same thing. These are Halloween appliques. There's like pumpkins, stars, like cats and spiders and all kinds of stuff in here that you can add these to your lash sets. Even if you're doing just like a black lash set, you can just add one in the corner. Yeah.
Get creative. It's the holidays.
Yeah. And then these different colored ones for Halloween. I call it fall sets, but it's like Halloween themed. So many cool things that you can do.
Right. Okay, so I have this light. It is called the micro LED flashlight. This is the best thing whenever you're gonna take your pictures.
Yes.
You can, it comes with a light on. Let me see if this one will turn on.
Yeah, I think you have to like keep it pressed. That always happens to
Maybe
me. Like,
make sure it's charged all the time.
yeah.
But there's 3 different lighting modes on this. You put it on, it comes with the micro lens and the light. So you know whenever you're doing your clients' lashes and afterwards their eyes are kind of sensitive from being under the light for so long, you can turn that light off, turn this light on while you're on your phone, and you can video record, you take your pictures, and it lights up really well.
Because I know sometimes we put our clients through torture when we're like, look straight at the lens.
And they're like, no.
And the light is like killing them, and then they start tearing up, and you're like, hold on, let me wipe that tear, let me try again.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I love this because we use the micro lens in the studio a lot, but we never used it with the ring light.
Right, and I think
it makes a big difference.
Yes, it's a big thing because you know it's a 2-in-1.
Yeah,
you're always looking
really
for. You want that fishbowl look. You want it to be really in definition into your lashes.
Yes.
But you don't want to blind your client. And like I said, it has three different modes that you can set it on.
Colors.
That'll
So
adjust
cool.
to their eyes.
And we have a video on our Instagram, the Lash Supply Official, where we use the lens and it kind of shows you what it does if you want to check it out first. But the Lash Supply has them in all their stores now. This is a new item that we've used and we love it. We really, really love it. It's one of our favorite. We cannot be without it anymore.
Easily clips to the back of your phone.
I know.
And it just takes the Android charger.
Yeah.
It
comes with a charger.
It comes with a charger, but if you need another one, very easy to get one.
Exactly. It lasts a really long time. I really love ours. Like, I really love it. We share it at the studio.
Yes,
like,
we do.
We share it. And I mean, if you're working with other lash techs, just share one. Yeah. You know what I mean? Share. You don't have to buy, a whole bunch of them. But if you really want your own,
then yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, we just kind of go back and forth and share some stuff sometimes. But I love the lens. And then you really love this mirror.
I do. Oh my God. Okay, so if you're a lash tech, you know that mirrors are a big thing for us, right? Because when they're laying down, they got their eyes closed for so long, and all they're doing is waiting to open their eyes, and they're like, "Oh, girl, I'm back." That feeling from your client is like, it is is the best. So they have these little cute mirrors and they're so adorable. You know what I mean?
I love it.
They have a bunch of different ones. This is like one of my favorites because it's bedazzled. But they have ones with eyelashes on them and stuff like that as well.
But you know what? I really like this because I feel like it adds like a touch of classiness. You know what I mean?
It does. It's not just a regular mirror,
I know.
It's
and then
cute.
our customers are like, oh my God, this is so cute.
Where'd you get it at? I need it. Yeah.
And then they're just like, ooh. So it makes them even feel prettier to hold something so cute in their hands. And it's really cute for pictures. You know how they do the pictures like this?
Exactly.
Because you're showing this like cute ass mirror. And you can take pictures with it. I mean, it's just so cute. I like it too. That's one of my favorite things also. Like, there's so many favorites, but we just had to pick some.
Right, I know.
But you know what? One of the biggest favorites is the lash glue from the Lash Supply.
Oh, yes.
Some of my favorites are the Flex Glue and the Tornado Glue. They're both very different, but they both dry pretty quick. This one dries the fastest.
Yes.
This one, you can use in a little bit higher humidity. This one here, lower humidity because it dries so fast. Like if you're a really fast lash artist, definitely get the Tornado. If you're pretty fast, but you're struggling with your humidity, Flex is actually gonna be your go-to.
Right, exactly. And a good, a little tip, ladies, that I've learned if you mix 1 drop of each one of these, it's like the best of both worlds, okay? So you get the high quality retention, it dries fast.
Wow.
On Flex, you do notice that there is a little bit of more fumes.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes you're kind of say, oh, it's a little bit burned. You got to keep the fan on there longer. Unlike Tornado doesn't really have that much fumes. But if you put a drop of each one, it's like
the best combo.
The perfect combo, yes.
Chastity was telling me that offset. She was telling me about her trick about how she mixes these sometimes. And I'm just like, that's really cool because I've mixed other glues from the Lash Supply. And that combination was really good for me too. Especially when we can control our climate. You know what I mean?
Because 1 minute it's hot in there, 1 minute it's cold.
Yeah, I know. And then we have like big windows.
Yes.
We have big windows in our
and we
suite.
sit by our windows.
Yeah, and we have a lot of windows because it's a pretty big suite.
Right.
And so we have windows like back to back, and it gets hot sometimes, even though it's supposed to be like really cold in there because of the heat. But yes, I definitely have 2 different adhesives when I lash, and I don't want to be struggling with the adhesive. Like I love Flex, but I have
Sometimes
Magic
it gets too
in
cold.
my glue container.
Right.
Like I have this and I have Magic because Magic, it doesn't cure as fast as this one. So if I'm having I have low humidity, I use Magic. If I have high humidity, I use Flex.
Right.
So those are my go-to. Chastity's go-tos are both of these, but I really like both of them because I have definitely tried Tornado. And as a lash artist, I tried so many adhesive, and I was in search for something that dried really fast.
Yes,
because if you don't have a fast drying glue and you're pretty fast, it slows you down.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Because I feel like I'm trying to isolate, and I put the lash there, but it's taking so long to dry that I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna take me forever.
Yeah.
You know
and then
what
you
I
get
mean?
frustrated, and then you're in your feelings, and then you're like, no.
And then I'm like, a set that takes me an hour and a half is taking me 2 hours because
Yes.
my glue is not drying. And then I
It's like
hate
that.
when I'm not organized and I run out of a certain adhesive.
And you have to go to
And
the
I have to use to the other one, but the other one is not going to dry fast enough. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yes.
So for our beginner lash techs, find yourself 2 adhesives that work.
That work best for you.
Yeah. I mean, like Chaz, something that you can even mix.
Yeah, because there's some days that, you know, your humidity is not too high and it's not too low. And you're like, okay, well, you know, you got a busy day. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Put a dot of each one. You don't have to overdo it, you know?
Yeah,
A little bit
I think
goes
that's a good
long
idea.
way.
I've done that before with, you know, the other adhesives, and I think that's really, really a good idea. A lot of people don't know that you can do that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't, they think that you can just use one.
There's cyanocrylate in both adhesives. They're both from the same line. I don't know about mixing other lines with other lines, but I think the same line is fine with me. I do it as well, and I think I get really good results. Another thing that I kind of really love, and you know what, I didn't used to use silicone glue. I mean silicone tape, but I've been using it for a long time now. I didn't used to use it because I honestly got a bad batch the first time I used it and I didn't know.
I think so too. Same with me. I haven't used it in a while because the first time I got it, like my clients were saying it was irritating them.
Yeah, and it's not supposed to.
Yeah. And
this is supposed to be a very sensitive glue, tape.
Or it was
and
harsh on
and I always thought like that's too sticky, like it's too sticky, but I think I really just got a bad batch.
Right, same.
Because when I finally bought it again, and I bought it at the Lash Supply store like a while back, I was like, wait a minute, it works different now.
Yeah. So
Like,
it could have been
what?
just the
So
bad
I
batch.
think that if it's too sticky and it's sticking way too much to the
if
lashes
it's sticking
or
to
the skin
your round area versus on your, you know.
yeah, if it's sticking
it's not
way
gonna
too
get it.
much, it's not supposed to. But I use this to tape up. I use this to like tape,
Pull to the side
pull
for
to
your
the
inner
side.
corners, you know.
And I also use this, if you use foam pads, I use this to put on top of the foam pad, because if you get a sticky on your foam pad, when you lift up, you're gonna get that foam
worst.
underneath.
The worst.
And this prevents that, because if it's stuck to this silicone tape, it's gonna come right up.
Right.
But if it's stuck to the foam
The
pad,
foam,
it's gonna come up with the foam.
Yes.
And I hate that
because then you gotta remove the
I gotta
lash
take the lash
do
and
it again.
yeah, and I hate that.
Yeah,
and I'm
it's a
like,
lot.
you don't think that there's any really sticking to the foam pad.
Right.
Until you're about to open that and you're like, one lash.
You have to set up all over again.
Yeah.
These are my go-to. They're the limited edition, the pastel colors. This is the number 3. I use these a lot for volume.
Oh my God, I like this too.
Because you have a sweet spot on here. Mine is usually like right here in the middle. Or sometimes you'll get, like, it just depends. I mean, every tweezer is different, you know? It's always best to try out your tweezers before you get them. But, you know, you want to pick up your sweet spot, and then whenever you have them and you're going to fan, they fan so well. Or sometimes you can pick up and it fans automatically for you.
But these are fiber tip.
Yes.
These are microfiber.
Microfiber tip. That's another thing, is there's a lot of tweezers out there that are not microfiber tipped, and you'll get frustrated when you're picking up your lashes and they just don't come out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so whenever you pick up with the microfiber tip, it actually just lifts up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have
And
that problem.
like the base is like even.
Lashes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot of tweezers that we've tried, and I'm so frustrated with them, and it takes me forever, or that wear out so soon. And then all of a sudden they're just like worn out.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, I need new tweezers. But these last a really long time. That's why they're premium.
Yeah.
And they're limited edition.
Yeah, they do last. This is probably the 5 years that I've been lashing. This is my favorite, number 3. This is definitely one of my go-tos because I do lash all day long, almost 6 days a week.
Yeah.
So I do use my tweezers nonstop. The good thing too is the grip doesn't go out.
And you've had these for months.
I used to go through tweezers like every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe less than that, just depending on my clientele. Before, when I started using the fiber tips, I probably go like 3 months.
They do wear out,
maybe
guys.
longer. But they do. And then you'll
out.
start seeing it little by little, how they'll go out. But then, you know, you'll just get new ones.
Like tweezers do wear out. So I don't want you to think that you're going to buy one pair of tweezers and you're going to have them for life.
I wish.
I wish.
I wish.
We've gone through so many tweezers. But these limited edition premium tweezers, like, they're just so amazing. I've had mine for months as well. I think it's barely time for me to buy new ones.
I actually just bought a brand new one yesterday. It's been 4 months.
Yeah, and you know, the reason why they wear out is because we're constantly like cleaning them from the glue.
Yes.
And then we're submerging them in the hospital grade disinfectant, which has chemicals in it. It is gonna damage your paint out here eventually.
My other one's a little spotted.
Yeah, mine too. And you know, you're constantly doing this and putting something in the middle of it. And if you're lashing like Chastity does all day long, you're eventually gonna get some wear and tear to it.
Yeah, it does.
And so don't expect a tweezer to last forever, but a good quality tweezer is gonna last you a while.
Yeah, it's gonna last you a pretty good while.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been lashing for a long time. And I've probably been using these for, what has it been? They've been out for about, what, 6 months?
No, like a year.
Almost, about a year?
Like a year now.
Okay, so yeah, so probably right when they first came out is when I seen them, I tried them, and I was like, okay, yeah. So I've probably been using them for almost
I think you've been
a year.
using them for a while
yeah,
now.
For about almost a year. I've only been through like 3 pairs.
I don't use the number 3, I use the number 17, but I don't remember how I used to use the other ones now.
I don't either.
Like,
because like I said, you know, I just my other ones messed up.
You know, I used to use that boot tweezer. You know, I used to use that boot tweezer, and you were like, I like this boot tweezer.
Yeah.
And then we moved to fiber tip, the microfiber tip, and now we can't go back.
No, you can't, because
I just can't.
You know, believe it or not, you know how a lot of tweezers, you drop them and they bend.
Yeah.
That's like was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
If my tweezers dropped.
Yes.
And it would bend. I was like, oh no.
Yes.
These are very durable.
They're very durable. I have dropped mine too.
So I knew I needed to get another one because I dropped my spare.
Yeah.
I dropped my spare and I found it. It went behind my thing. I found it when I was sweeping, and I looked and I was like, oh no, it was like a heartbreak, because I'm like, no, it bent at the tip. I was like, I must hit the floor hard.
We also, the Lash Apply also carries these premium tweezers. They're not fiber tipped, but they're actually really good quality. I've used some of these. I let somebody borrow mine. Why can't I take this thing off? There it goes. I let somebody borrow mine one time. I was showing them how to do something at the Cosmo School, and I left them, and I was just like, these are not cheap either, guys.
No, they're not.
These are very well priced because they're very durable. Yeah, they're very durable, and they're pastel colors, and they come with a really cute case.
Right.
Like, I don't even want to throw it away.
I know. I have like
I just want to keep it because I don't know what to do with it because I feel like it's a waste if I throw it away.
Well, like my other tweezers, I was going through tweezers so much because they were cheap. I was like, okay,
they were cheap.
It's just $7. It's just $7.
Yeah, me too.
And then, like I say, you know, you have to invest in it. You have to invest in your products, and you want to make sure you get the good ones. So they're not the cheapest thing, but you get what you pay for.
You do get what you pay for. But the premium, I use these for a while as well.
And they're cute.
I still have some of these, like, if I drop my tweezer and it just kind of, like you said, goes under something, I'm like, I'm not going to go and chase it. I'm not going to go and chase it. I'm not going to put it back on my client's eye. So I just grab another one. And I have backup tweezers. I have some of these tweezers as well, the premium. These have really good grip as well. Some people can't work with fiber tip.
Yeah.
But some people, you know, work with these, and that's
okay.
okay.
It's okay.
There's a lot of good ones out there that you just kind of, and you know what I really like about the Lash Supply is that you can test all their tweezers.
Yes, that's a big thing is a lot of places don't allow you to test your tweezers before you go.
You're just going to buy them, and if you don't like them, too bad.
And I think, you know what, that's why I used to just buy the $7 ones. Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
And then whenever I went to the Lash Supply, and they're like, oh, no, you can try them.
Yes.
I'm like, what?
Oh, you know what else that I like? That not only can you try the tweezers, because they have a display full of tweezers you can try, but let's say you like this tweezer and you get it off the shelf and you're like, this is the one I'm going to buy. You can open this one and try it too. And make sure it works just like that one, so that you're not getting scammed.
And I mean, it can look like this. Even though they look the same, doesn't mean they work the same.
Exactly. So tweezers, fiber tip, our favorite.
Faves.
But any tweezer at the Lash Supply, you can just grab and try.
Yeah, you can try anything.
And see if you like it. Yes, exactly. If you have ever tried to fan L curl and you're just like, F this, I don't want to do it anymore. They come pre-made. So you can make those foxy cat eyes with the L curls. I made a tutorial, however, it's iffy to me because we did the tutorial on an actual lid, like a mannequin lid, and those don't have a lot of lashes like an actual person does. So it looks really light, but if you were to apply this to an actual person and start with really short ones, this one comes with 10, but we sell individuals that are like 8, 9s, and 10s. You can create a really cute foxy cat eye using the L curl. So there's no limit to you wanting to step out of the box and do something new because it's already made for you. And then I don't use this a lot, but I do know a lot of artists that use B curl because they want very natural sets.
They want the ones where there's not even a hint of curl. I mean, there's a little bitty bit, but it's under a C curl. So.
Yeah, I have given somebody a C curl and they're like, it's too much.
Yeah,
right?
I've had like, very natural ladies.
Yeah.
Very.
And so
I want to have lashes, but I don't want to look like I have lashes.
Yeah, exactly. I know, like, what's the point? But I get it. I get that you want. I had a girl actually one time that she didn't want anybody to know she had lash extensions. She would tell everybody they were her lashes. And so she wanted me to make them as natural as possible. And so I did, and nobody ever knew. And she would tell everybody. The bad thing was that she never referred me because she didn't want anybody to know that she had lash extensions.
Well,
so she could never refer me. So I was like, oh my God. But she loved her lashes, and she always told everybody they were natural, and they believed her. So I guess I did a good job.
I guess so.
So B curl comes in handy sometimes. Get you a B curl, have one in your studio at all times because you never know. There are some people that just work with B curl.
Yeah.
There really are. There's people that just do classics, and you know that's cool. But we do a lot of volume and mega and wispies in our salon.
Yeah, we do a lot of those.
We have a lot of clientele that just request it. I have some classic sets that I do for some of my customers.
I only have like two classic girls. Other than that, I get like a light volume.
But you know what? It's coming back in style to be very natural.
It is.
The lash lift, the B curl, very natural sets, the brow lamination.
Yes.
It's being very natural, taking care of your skin is coming back in style.
Especially skin glow, your skin glowing.
Yeah, I mean, you should always be taking care of your skin, but people want very natural looks now. Like, I woke up like this look.
Yeah, they don't want the beat face no more.
Yeah.
They want to just wake up and go.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's such low maintenance than having to come and get your fills, because your lash lift lasts like 5 weeks in your brow lamination.
Yeah.
So the Lash Supply has that product as well. But anyway, the cart, the little cart.
The cart, yes.
Isn't that cute?
I know, everybody loves it. It's so cute. I think every time I come into the lash store, my daughter's like, Mom, can I have that? You don't need that. She's like, yes, I can put my lip glosses in it. And so that's just, I mean, I guess you can use it for
something that you never need, but you want. You know what I mean? But yes,
it's not a necessity.
For you guys that sell products to your customers.
Yes, it's something good for a setup.
Or that buy private label from the Lash Supply. It's something cute, perfect photo ops. So we just had these on display at some point, and people were like, how can I get one of those? How can I get one of those? So now we sell these in the store, and you can get one of these. They're actually really heavy. They're made out of metal. They're very detailed. So like, again, it's perfect for photo ops.
Yes.
But just so many items in the store.
There are. There's so many.
We just couldn't pick enough. Like, there's so many things in the store all
like,
the
I think
time.
we were only supposed to pick 3.
Yeah, I know.
That didn't work.
And we were like, you know what, let me get this, and let me get this, and you know what, I forgot about this. You know, but maybe next time we'll show you what else is new. There's so many new products all the time at the Lash Supply. There's so many different things coming in all the time. You gotta go check it out, because you never know what's gonna pop up. I have seen so many things in the store that other brands are promoting on their pages, and I'm like, we already have that at the Lash Supply.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, we've had that for a while.
You
know what I mean? And Lash Techs just come and grab it all the time.
Like, oh, this is new.
Yes. And what I love about the Lash Supply is that there's so many locations throughout the United States.
Different locations have different things too.
If you go to their website, thelashsupply.com, you can actually search for a location near you.
Right.
And you can buy online, and they're on Amazon. So there's so many ways. We're at
really
beauty
convenient.
shows sometimes. And at the beauty show, sometimes we have 20% off and goodie bags. So you guys don't want to miss that as well.
Best time to go.
I know.
And with the Lash Supply, now they're doing a thing where you get points. The more you buy.
I forgot about that.
Yes, the more you buy, the more points you get.
Yes.
Then when you go, like I went the other day and they're like, you want to use your points? I'm like, well, how many points? They're like $25 off. Oh, girl, you know what that saves
for
you?
A Lash Tech, that's like a big deal.
That's a big thing.
That's a big deal.
I think yesterday I went, it was like $11 off. I was like, yes, let me get that.
Anything off.
Yes,
I'm like, I'll take it.
I'll take it off.
So yes, if you go and make a purchase at the Lash Supply, every time you spend money, you're accumulating points. And those points equal dollars.
They add up.
So start going and use them so that you can get that money off. Anything counts. I remember being a struggling lash artist, and I'm like, oh, I can barely afford this tray.
Yes, especially whenever you're, like I said, you know, the amount of, it takes money to make money.
Yes, it does.
And whenever you're spending money, sometimes you're like, oh my God, I'm spending all this money. But the fact that they reward you with giving you points to take money off is like, it's a little freebie. It's like going to Starbucks and getting a free coffee.
I don't know another lash company that does that. That gives you points.
I mean, I know like little beauty supplies that give you points, but it's like barely. No, the Lash Supply actually gives you a big
it's a lot of money.
Discount.
It really
and I'm like,
is.
Okay, I'll take it.
I love it.
I
and
do.
the fact
That's
that you
like
can just walk in and get what you need.
Yes.
Because I've been at a point where I'm like, oh, I forgot I don't have any of these anymore. I need to go get some, but I don't know where to go because there's not that many Lash Supply stores here. Yes. And if there is, they sell very limited things.
Right, yeah, a lot of stores are very limited.
Oh my God, learning that you can walk into a store and just be like, oh, I need this, I need this, and I need this, and you're ready to go.
Yes, or sometimes you can order online before a certain time and you can get it the same day.
Amazon especially as well.
Yes.
So they also deliver orders if they're over a certain amount. If you call and place an order, they can deliver it to you. We have a delivery driver, so it's amazing.
There's so
but
many
anyway,
perks to it.
Yeah, so many different perks. There's going to be even more stores opening around the US.
So if you're not shopping at the Lash Supply, you should.
If you're not shopping at the Lash Supply, what are you
doing?
What are you doing? So anyway, guys, I hope that you kind of got a glimpse of some of our favorite products. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Subscribe, like, hit that bell. Don't miss out on another episode because you guys don't know what you're gonna miss next time. There's so many tips, tricks, products, promotions, like just a bunch of different things that you guys can, you know, just kind of watch. You can subscribe to our channel so you don't ever miss out on another episode. And you know, Chas is gonna be back.
I'll be back.
So don't go away. Don't go too far.
We got
Subscribe.
A bunch of stories coming
yes,
up.
A bunch of stories, guys. We have like just a bunch of stuff to you know,
share with y'all.
Yeah, to share with y'all. So much stuff. So again, thank you to our sponsor, the Lash Supply. We really appreciate everything that they do for us and allowing us to film this great, you know, video with so much content. Again, subscribe. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.